Hello, everyone's. I am here for 911 Season 3, Episode 6. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. I apologize. I still have this cold, so I'm going to try my best to talk as clearly as I can. So, we start off. It is a field trip at like a what's it called? A pumpkin patch. There's a maze, and all those good things. And before the children scare you off to do what they do, let them know, don't be out here cutting up several fools. And it was two boys in particular. I already knew that something was gonna happen to them because they had mischief all in their eyes. I cannot talk today. So they decide they're going to go through the maze. Now, first I thought they was going to get stuck in the maze or they was going to see somebody hurt in the maze. But no, they want to mess with the scarecrow that's inside the maze and they want to throw rocks at it. The only thing is, there was actual crows on top of the scarecrow. And the crows, they didn't appreciate having rocks thrown at them. So the whole crow crew attacks these little boys. They had the doggone and hide inside of a barn. And when the firefighters get there, the crows is just waiting outside like, so it's on site soon as you come out of this barn. And I guess apparently crows can remember when you done, they can remember your face and all those things. And I believe that's true because my mama said that my brother was doing something one time and like, I don't know, something with a bird and like the mama bird like pecked at my brother's head. So I was like, yeah, they about that life. So the crew get inside the bar and it's already, all right, I know that y'all wasn't just playing and just being the sweetest boys on earth. Hen was like, I know y'all was out here throwing rocks at those birds. It's like, he didn't know he did it. It's like, it don't matter who did it. The birds didn't attack y'all at this point. One boy, the back of his neck is all picked up and everything. And what we gonna do? Cause the crows is outside waiting, so we gotta cover y'all up and disguise y'all. So Bobby has to get one of the little boys who can walk, put his little firefighter jacket on him to kind of disguise him so the crows won't know what's going on. Now, before the fire crew got in there, they were walking and Chimney's his name tag kept on falling off. And now throughout this whole episode, there's a crow. It seems like it's following Chimney around. And it seems like Chimney is the only one that can see the crow. Because every time somebody else pop up, the crow gone. So Buck gets back to the firehouse. And I guess he thought he was going to be a party or welcome back Buck. All the background firefighters that don't really have no line. They're just in the back doing something. They looking at him like, And Chimney and Hen are the only ones that seem to be happy to see him. So, it's time for a call to go. And Buck thought, hey, I was going to get on the truck too. And Bob was like, no. You sit here and you hand out the candy to the people. And candy, gluten-free, sugar-free, all those things and some smoke detectors to the people that are coming to the firehouse today. This is your job. You were back, but you're not getting on this truck. I was like, you got your job back. So, what can I say? You have your job back. Now, y'all, Betty, she done bumped up her stalkerization. Now, I know that ain't a word. If you're new to my channel, I tend to make up words. This is what I do over here. But her stalkerization is up on 10 now because she didn't pick up, trainer lady who she assumes is in an abusive relationship, dropped her off at home. And it's like, she needed to get inside this house. Okay, I picked you up. How about you let me use your restroom right quick? Okay. She walks right past the restroom. She all up in these people's bedrooms. Now, this is when I would have been like, you want to go to the restroom? You need to get up at my house right now. I don't know what you own. But clearly, there is no shower. There is no sink. There is no commode in here. Why are you in my bedroom? She talking about it's a lovely view. This is a beautiful house. I bet you can entertain up out of here. So homegirl invites her for some wine. Now Maddie got to go be like, because she was like, yeah, but my husband, he don't like entertaining. He just like it's being this us two. And she's like, My husband, he was the same way, and I couldn't take it no more. Leaving was always scary, but I am proof that there is a way out. Like, I know that you being abused, and I'm not going to tell you that you being abused, but I am here not being abused no more, mainly because the man, abused me, I messed around and killed, but I escaped before I did that. Now, there's this lady driving down the street. Now, this is the craziest part of the whole episode, and it spanned for several days. Now, lady, she driving down the street. She was on, her Bluetooth on the phone. She driving away. She get off the phone, and this dude, I don't know if he was on a bike, but it's like he appeared from nowhere, and it's almost like he jumped through her windshield, and, she was knocked out for like a few seconds, and when she came through, she just started driving. Now, dude is still halfway through her windshield, and she is driving home, gets home, goes to bed, wakes up the next morning, gets in the car like, I forgot my papers. Dude still inside the windshield. She's driving down the street. Now, it's Halloween, and people have different things on their car to make it seem like, ooh, it's a body in the trunk. And it's a family sitting there eating. It's like, that look a little too real. And they seen the dude move. It's like, okay, they call 911. There's a car. It's this color, this license plate. And there's a dude hanging out the windshield. Well, they couldn't hop in the car and follow her because she was already gone. Now, they had been looking for this car with a person just hanging out the wheelchair. Now, I don't know how it is that she drove to work and wherever she went, and nobody said, hey, lady, do you see that body inside your windshield? Like, none of that is, at least the police would have rolled by like, that's obstructing the view, so we got to pull you over. Something. We didn't get none of that. Now, Tara, that's the instructor lady, fitness instructor, she confronts Maddie in her stalkerization and befriending her. And she tells Maddie she's not one of those women. Maddie says she wanted to help. Now the boss calling Maddie in like, look at her. I see the stalkerization that you have going on. I looked at the call log when she didn't call. She ain't said nothing. And I also know that you went to her gym. We just gonna say this is a coincidence that you happen, the one who called and hung up, you happen to go to her gym and you happen to find her being your trainer. We just gonna call this a one big coincidence. But I'm gonna need you to see somebody about this. I'm like, yes. Because Chimney already told you earlier when you seen Tara and her husband that this is creepy. Because your husband befriended me and was doing his stalkerization with me, befriending me, only to stab me and kidnap you. She said, I'm not my husband. Me and Maddie, you need to get you some help. You kind of spinning out right about now. Now, well, trick-or-treating, this young lady, she comes to the door. She don't have no bag. She looks very malnourished. She just look like she's using all the strength that she has just to stand there. And she has like a handcuff on her arm. And she passes out. Now, we call 911. So, of course, Athena, being a smart woman that she is, we're looking for a house that doesn't want too much attention. Everybody else, they got the yards decked out with Halloween type of stuff. What house is, don't look at me, I'm not here type of house? So she goes in the house and I'm like, Athena, baby, you know better than to go into this house without backup. Y'all, I just knew something was going to happen to Athena. And I was like, I'm not watching if something happened to Athena, Bobby. Well, I shouldn't say I'm not going to watch, but I would have been highly upset if something had happened to Athena when she was in that house. Now, the house looked like it ain't been cleaned since I don't know when. Another thing, she going down into the basement. That's not good because you can't get out if somebody's upstairs. She goes into the basement and she sees a whole bunch, I'm going to say right about 10, like, kids, teenagers, young adults, just in the basement, looking very, very malnourished. And I was like, okay, I see what y'all doing. Y'all doing some of what Law and Order SVU doing, something that didn't happen, in real life. We're going to reenact it, but twist some few things. Y'all remember last year when it was a whole bunch of siblings found in the house. And they looked like, I think it was from the age like 20 to like maybe 2, being kept in the house, forced to sleep in closets, being chained up. And one of the siblings was able to escape and make it to a neighbor's house to call the police. This is what they're doing right here. But the messed up part about it was, the mom and daddy come home and sees the police, and they just want to know, what y'all doing here? Why y'all got my kids? Like they didn't have their kids, tied up and held hostage and captive in the basement. Y'all rolled up like, y'all have no rights to be here. Now, my thinking, because, I ain't got no sense most of the time, if they had seen the police, they would have kept on riding, because the police know that they have done something they ain't supposed to do, and they could have kept on riding. But no, they got out the car. Not saying I would have done that, because I'm not about that life of holding people captive. I'm just saying. They get out of the car. We've been looking for our daughter all over town, and yada, yada, yada. And give me my kids. Like, no, you going to jail. You've been holding these kids captive. These kids is not malnourished. They ain't had no sunlight in a while. And when we did get further into the story, they did let the kids go to like Disney World, and all the kids had the same haircut and the same clothes. It was looking very cult-like. It was weird. But yeah, them parents, they went to jail. And I use the word parents lightly because parents don't do nothing like that. Now, Buck, he at the gas station, and he sees old girl who, been driving around with his body hanging out the car. So he gotta, fly down the road to stop her. And she's like, what's up, dude? And he was like, yeah, let me look into your eyes. People look a little messed up. He calls 911. Like, I'm from 118. There's a lady with a man hanging out the windshield. It's like, yeah, we got that call yesterday. And I was like, so you mean to tell me, when she went to work, nobody noticed this big old knot on her head? Big, huge knot on her head. Nobody noticed that she wasn't acting the way that she normally acts. Nobody noticed that there was a dude hanging out of her car. Nobody noticed these things? Okay. But anyway, Buck is there to help. And after he didn't got to do that in the car, the paramedics like, do you need any help? He's like, no, this ain't my blood. And he looks down. He didn't got a cut on his arm when he was trying to help dude get out the windshield. And I was like, see, Buck, this is what we was talking about. Because now he done got a cut, his own blood thinners, this isn't good. So Bobby goes to the hospital and, there for him and everything. He was like, you jumped into action because that's what you do. You're a firefighter. You ready to be back. But I was just letting you know, I didn't want to not bring you back, but you was on blood thinners and you wasn't thinking rationally at the time. But I think you doing better now. So, but he's back on full duty now. The woman, I think she had a brain bleed or something like that. But I was like, nobody noticed this big, huge knot on her head. Now, even if it's Halloween and this is, her Halloween costume, I'm like, how did you get that knot to look so real? And she's like, what knot? And then she looked, because, she seemed like she was oblivious to, dude in the car, that she was in an accident. She had on 2 different shoes when she came out of the house. Nobody noticed any of these things. I guess. So yeah, that was a gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on for my beautiful face. Puts up a video. You can click on it. You can like it. You can share it with your people. And you can become one of my people. If you're returning, you're a family member, you one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.